Death toll in CRPF firing incident at Tonglaubi rises to 3 after another injured protester succumbed to injuries at RIMS hospital this morning. Security forces arrest 3 cadres of non-SU group UKNA along with sophisticated weapons during combing operations conducted in connection with Tonglaubi attack. Chief Minister Yumnam Kemchon chairs Unified Command meeting on law and order situation post recent Tonglaubi bomb blast and protests. Following Tonglaubi attack and anti-Tonglaubi attack protests that erupted at CRPF camp in Gelmon, CRPF Special DG Raja Srivastava arrives in Imphal to take stock of situation. Indefinite curfew underway in 5 districts of Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kaching since yesterday in the wake of Tonglaubi attack and the widespread protests that ensued. Labour Party leader K. Megachandra makes scathing attack on state government, questioning its very existence and accountability following series of recent violent incidents in the state. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. One more injured person in yesterday's CRPF firing passed away at RIMS hospital this morning at around 9:30 a.m. The deceased is 30-year-old Wahengbam Bobby, son of late Wahengbam Ibo Chauba from Kumbi Terakhong, Bishnupur district. He had sustained a bullet injury to the chest during the protest at the CRPF camp in Gelmon area yesterday. The protest had erupted in the aftermath of the Tonglaubi Awanglaikai bomb attack carried out reportedly by armed Kuki assailants. With his death, the total number of fatalities in the CRPF firing incident has risen to 3. Bobby is survived by his wife and 1 kid. His body was deposited at RIMS morgue around 11:30 a.m. At present, a total of 5 bodies, including the 2 minor siblings killed in the bomb blast, are kept at the morgue. Meanwhile, several injured persons are undergoing treatment at RIMS hospital. Among those who had sustained bullet injuries in the CRPF firing incident, 50-year-old K.H. Tamo from Ngangkha Lawai is admitted at RIMS Ortho Female Ward, 24-year-old N. Roshan from Nambol Haikrujam at Male Surgery Ward, 32-year-old Moirang Tem Punikanta from Moirang Konjengbam Lekai at the Male Plastic Surgery Ward, and injured Huirem Hemanta from Phabak Chau, who was initially admitted at RIMS, has been referred to Raj Medicity in North AOC for advanced treatment. Meanwhile, deceased Wahengbam Bobby's auntie El Ngantoi says Bobby gave up his life for the state and that the family will support any steps taken by the public. Speaking to media at RIMS morgue today, Ngantoi said they will not claim his body until the relevant authorities take concrete measures against Kuki militants. Bobby was a daily wage earner. He is survived by his wife Hemam Orchin and 1 kid.
Kuki militant sing na numay kaptara ko matam na di sipay sing na mata ating mapibide center government asu kasuma ko da loan laite ain laite adu bo isa sing na penda ba kitang laiba dati makoy gina sipay na numay kapido na mado tara bauda kanamata na lokat pangamde moy na loan na koy sila galay hay mananggan na pukala masumag hingbag isan suwang mani hay adu bo center government gi Manipur government gi matik sara ba sipay mayam na thami ba sing dina koy mitai sing sen noma gi adum lo sila Ako'y maisa khanga na ugraba magi nupina sida taraga leriba sigumba mi kamera kon mayam se tada no damagta lebak mayam na sigumba se matungda mo na topida na ba ako'y di lebak mayam na sinasare.
Those who had sustained injuries in tear gas shelling by CRPF personnel during the protest at CRPF camp. At least 5 victims underwent treatment at RIMS hospital yesterday. They are 44-year-old Naucha from Sagolban Salam Laikai, 41-year-old Jonel from Kwakaitel, 25-year-old N. Tejkumar from Tera, and 27-year-old Robinson Laishram from Sagolban. After treatment, they were discharged from the hospital last evening. However, among them, Naucha was brought back this morning due to complications, and he is currently admitted at RIMS Auto Ward. Security forces arrested 3 cadres of non-Sioux group United Kuki National Army UKNA along with sophisticated weapons during combing operations in the aftermath of yesterday's bomb attack at Tronglaubi, Awang Lekai under Moirang Police Station in Bishnupur district. Arrested cadres are identified as Sasang, Paula Lam Vaifei and one Jampao. A combined team of Indian Army's 2nd Maha Regiment, 28 Madras Regiment and Churachandpur Police arrested Sasang and Paula Lam Vaifei from K. Saronfai village in Churachandpur district. 1 AK-47 rifle and 1 SIG saucer pistol, cash and some incriminating items were seized from their possession, while another combined team of Churachandpur Police and 19 Garhwal rifles arrested Jampao from Kaprang village in Churachandpur district. There is no official confirmation yet whether they are directly involved in the killing of the 2 minor siblings and injuring their mother in the bomb attack at Tronglaubi, Awang Lekai. Meanwhile, press release from United Kuki National Army UKNA unequivocally denies any involvement in the recent attack on civilians at Tronglaubi in Bishnupur district. Press note from UKNA says these allegations are entirely unfounded and appear to be a deliberate attempt to misattribute blame in an already volatile environment. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand chaired the Unified Command meeting on law and order situation post the recent Tronglaubi bomb blast and protest this afternoon around 3 p.m. The combined headquarters security under the Unified Command meeting was held at the CM's secretariat. According to official sources, the meeting reviewed the current law and order situation in the state and discussed measures to strengthen security and coordination among forces. The meeting was attended by Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam, Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh, Chief Secretary Dr. Puneet Kumar Goel, DGP Rajiv Singh, 3 Corps Commander and senior officers from the Army, Assam Rifles, BSF, CRPF, ITBP, SSB and other central security and intelligence agencies. State government has failed to verify whether the 3 cadres of UKNA who were arrested in a joint operation of Indian Army, State and Central Forces in the wake of the Tronglaubi incidents have direct involvement in the Tronglaubi attack or not. Speaking to media at CM Secretariat Darbar Hall today, Government spokesperson MLA KH Ibomcha informed that mass combing operations using helicopters are still ongoing in hill areas following yesterday's assurance given by Chief Minister and Home Minister of booking all the perpetrators involved in the Tronglaubi attack, dead or alive. He noted that the 3 UKNA cadres were arrested along with weapons during the combing operation. MLA Ibomcha further informed that the state government is not silent. He informed that Chief Minister Khemchand had chaired a meeting with NDA Alliance legislatures and has also chaired a high-level security meeting with top officials of Indian Army, Assam Rifles, CRPF, BSF and state forces and gave them instructions to catch all the perpetrators within 24 hours. However, MLA KH Ibomcha failed to give a clear response to questions raised by media persons on whether those arrested UKNA cadres are directly involved in the Tronglaubi attack or not. Thanga MLA Tongram Robindro was also present at a press briefing.
During the combing operation, 3 UKLA members were arrested with one AK-47 rifle and one pistol from their possession. Adi huju phawda phare sibauni lerisi Honorable Home Minister, Union Home Minister nasu PB aba cooperation pidana Manipur ki tamna hanjelaiba peace yawana simbas leida kaiba pirak pasing di matik chana lakshan nabagi damukta moi panguya bating pangani kopani haibana chingwa hairakpada natana Manipur government da koi hana leiram daba sakti mayam amu piyaktana honariba tanjasi manghan gumji praja amasung government full understanding da Manipura koi shanti puagnaba sona minasi.
Following yesterday's Tronglaubi attack and the anti-Tronglaubi attack protests that erupted at CRPF camp in Gelmon area, Central Reserve Police Force (CRPF) Special DG Raja Srivastava arrived in Imphal today. He landed at the Imphal International Airport on board an Indigo flight. Reliable source said right after landing in Imphal, the Special DG met with CRPF officers at Manipur Nagaland Sector CRPF headquarters in Langjing, Imphal, before heading for Tronglaubi this afternoon to take stock of the prevailing law and order situation. Government of Manipur today lifted suspension of broadband service ILL and FTTH conditionally in 5 districts after reviewing the prevailing situation and inconveniences facing the public. Press note from Commissioner cum Secretary Home N. Ashok Kumar also informed that 3-day suspension of mobile data services and VPN services in Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur, Kakching and Thoubal districts are still in place. Indefinite curfew is underway in 5 districts of Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kakching since yesterday in the wake of Tronglaubi attack and the widespread protest that ensued. Essential services such as health, PHED, MSPDCL, education department, municipal council, media, ATM, child helpline, women helpline, elder line and telecom service providers are out of the purview of the curfew. Normal life has come to a standstill with deserted roads and empty marketplaces. Educational institutions remain shut and security forces have been deployed at strategic locations to prevent any untoward incident.
Indefinite curfew is underway in 5 districts of Imphal East, Imphal West, Thoubal, Bishnupur and Kakching since yesterday in wake of the Tronglaubi incident and the widespread protests that ensued. Except for essential services, normal life has come to a standstill. This is Fraser Songtam for Impact News, Imphal.
Congress Legislature Party leader Kaisham Megachandra makes a scathing attack on the state government, questioning its very existence and accountability following a series of violent escalations that have left valley areas in a state of high tension. India Bloc leaders today visited Raj Medicity in Imphal to meet with civilians currently undergoing treatment for injuries sustained during yesterday's firing by CRPF personnel. Raj Medicity Managing Director H. Rajan also took part in the visit. Speaking to media, Megachandra argued that the CRPF personnel should have employed non-lethal crowd control measures rather than resorting to live fire against civilians. The CLP leader slammed BJP's double-engine government at both the state and centre for their failure to resolve the crisis that began in May 2023.
kayam kuina sathaki dege akhoi sugumba thodo wathokse masina parja mayam singsida unrest oiba turmoil oiba situation mayam singsida sida masi parja singsi laibada yamna ware thabak thoromam ta tawbang amdre development mata laibang amdre wakhan nuaina development wakhan shanti imung manungi wafam leitre IDB sing mafam andana thodo amadana suicide tawbagi thodo amadana rape tawrga sibagi Lainga kasida kari asa tauroga hinkigedegi haibasi aikoi khanbada ware lainga sina athuba matamda masigi solution ma puragnaba honaba haibase masi lainga kasigi responsibility ni lainga kasina deliver tawdragadi parja miam civil society organization na tawba ngamgadaba natte.
CPI State Council demands clear-cut policy from centre in the state. Speaking to media at Iravat Bhavan today, party executive member L. Sotin Kumar asked centre to clarify if its policy is to counter insurgencies in the state using cookie militants under SU. He questioned if this can bring a permanent solution to issues facing the state. Sotin Kumar opined that state government should work hand in hand with CSOs and the public to bring lasting solution.
अनौब सरकार अब लाए अदो हाने की फिल्म दुम सिम चथबे यारो ngasi leipak si kai bi abi ki film lai me am sing se masi solution ama porona bi damakta political dialogue political solution adu mathakta bharo sarkar na manipur bu yam thoi sitana chathari bo phirep lori khongthang mayam se masi ekhoi chap chana yam athu matong manung da leipa se sarang khoyang na ba he kapselhan he hatokna अमतौबा अखोई मसेन मरक्ता अमगा अमगा याम कम्युनल ओइबा अदु अदा मयामा मदु हु कमजन बगी थोक्सिन खुदकता दोकदबनी.
Taking part in the press meet, CPI Political Affairs Committee convener R.K. Amusana condemned the Tronglaubi attack and the killing of protesters at Gelmon CRPF camp. He asked whether security forces deployed in the state are to protect civilians or to take their lives.
Center naso action logam thoi loinana state government adugumba order tawriba commander madu phabam thoi chumbalan mana kona gi tawraga su madugumba amukka na manipur da thokta na bagi damakta manipur gi state force na madu FIR ma lodge tawraga khudak ta phabam thoi hojek internet se chumnagi pau I pithok pisin gi wanate achauba education gi adugum lambi amani naron thapak phangdaba kaya gi senda lambi internet sida fazana hojek ti manipur picture ga su madu work tawduna thapak phangdaba unemployed youth kaya masida thabak tawri ngasimak natraga hayengmak Manipur gi miyam gi hojik leiba yamna darkar oiba posak ma weirabanina masi hangtokpiyo.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Kokomi demanding resignation of Chief Minister Y. Kemchan and Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam on moral ground in the wake of Tronglaubi incidents. Keep watching Impact News. Khanghan Jaba Impact Cable TV gi franchisee oinaba khudong chaba pizari Impact TV gi network asibu henna pak chauna sandoknaba amadi subscriber singda high quality service pinaba pandamda cable TV franchisee sing kaujari requirement singdi optical fiber amadi coaxial cable networking da ningthi na khangba amadi semsaba heibagaloinana local network ta manage tawba ngamba oigedabani cable TV gi franchisee asibu pambiba singna screen da pizariba number sing asida call tawbirau natraga kasham patleba Impact TV gi office ta lengshin birau. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Kokomi demands resignation of Chief Minister Y. Kemchan and Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam on moral ground in the wake of Tronglaubi incidents. Under the banner of Kokomi, a large number of protesters marched from Wall Club, Wangkai towards Chief Minister's bungalow, chanting various slogans this afternoon. However, a combined team of Imphal District Police and CRPF intercepted them. Security forces resorted to firing tear gas and rubber bullets to disperse the mob. Protesters also pelted stones towards the security forces. Kokomi convener YK Dhiren said that the Tronglaubi incident occurred due to security lapses and that Kokomi will not remain silent. He urged the public to boycott government offices and take part in statewide mourning for the victims of Tronglaubi incidents. Dhiren appealed to light candles in the evening.
mayung da lejeri ba mi phoba terrorism na sanction la kan da attack to hon banga mamba mission miam sing da dum la security forces na no mai council la kan da masi di misi mina tho la pa masi puna mak sing ki responsible moral responsibility is manipur gi chief minister musu home minister lo bom toi maram du na ma koi kudak ta moral responsibility la kan da koi gi pham da gi resign to godam ni hayeng asi koi kidra ba koi gi iricha sing du gi mapam da ikai kum na ba utpoi na no moi ko ki thoro mama kai kun lawat ba thoro mama mi chupa koi pangthok chagani dugo nungdang waram da koi ta manipur yumthong kudi mak tai koi candle light han biduna amadi lekai yumthong jingda koi maira release piduna yaning da pangthok pibagi kongjang changshin biyo.
Local residents of Kiamgai, Bashikong and Kiamgai Muslim areas today staged human chain protests at Kiamgai Pal Ahanbi. Imphal is condemning the Tronglaubi attack and killing of 3 civilians in CRPF firing. Peace and Integrity Committee PICK Kiamgai and All Kiamgai Nupi Chowkhatlup jointly organized the protest. Agitators demand special assembly, formation of House Committee comprising representatives from both ruling and opposition parties to investigate the incidents. They express that NIA probe will not bring justice. PICK Kiamgai convener CH Megha condemned that despite the presence of central forces in foothills, armed Kuki assailants launched a bomb attack killing 2 minor siblings. He criticized the Indian Army and paramilitary forces for not taking action against Kuki militant groups.
Comment sina NIA the sinare konare haraga adamain tawo khoppa sina kan praja khoji pendre habitare akhoi NIA the sinabiyo torima song akhoi si matang se Manipur Legislative Assembly da hoji pare the government sina special session lama ko biraganda hareba ware mun gal honi karam ware na ganda NIA na thigepodo thigepiyo ka sukade mase House Committee ma ruling na masong opposition da leriba MNC yawa House Committee ma khami ganda odi free leriba khun jingsida akhoi tangkhun gi wosna metai go any Manipur leriba khundariba indigenous community leriba mayam sigi seda mihani punto ba yum mai thaba sideda army gi leriba paramilitary forces je makhoi gi duty se command to bono kari kari lapses legi abdo NIA thigabe thigani gai sida thigapa hatare.
People's Alliance for Peace and Progress Manipur President Mayanglambam Bobby is on hunger strike since yesterday, demanding justice for the Tronglaubi incident victims. Village Volunteer Force Manipur President Takilambam Ramananda and one Huidrom Rajan from Huidrom in Imphal East District today joined the ongoing hunger strike at Ibudao Pakangba Community Hall in Malom, Awanglekai. Bobby demands judicial inquiry and strict action against those responsible for the Tronglaubi blast and against the CRPF personnel who killed the protesters. He warns of continuing his hunger strike until relevant authorities act on these demands.
Rang protesters in the CRPF Kanguna openly no my captain moy hum lehen gi dabdo madude chenari ba CRPF personnel jing ju book toraga logi matungina moy budan GP ga dawni ani subuda khoina haining idi nahan gi Tronglaubi gi thodok se mari leina ba samna habda khoi gi security personnel chenarum moy hainingai ka su leite yamna po range ta tawri bani madu ipong pong na moy leina dumain tawbudu moy yawru moy hainingai leite aduna kuki narco terrorist khatang phaba natana judicial inquiry ma ju tawbom thoi haiba responsibility je kanana pudoino responsibility ama book to bom thueba.
Amuko COHR Poirei Lemrol Maira Paibi Amawova and MSF demand that government of India stop creating differences and hatred among communities in Manipur. Speaking to media at Amuko head office in Kwakitil today, Amuko President Sanjoy Sorokhaibam warned that CSOs along with the public will intensify agitation if centre failed to pay heed to their appeal. He accused the centre of advocating terrorism in the state by engaging Indian Army in training and providing weapons.
Terrorism ki thaba ama proxy war am sada ko le ko tamni government India na akoina hardi haidun lakli machine na chumlak tar takadi akoi loop mangana akan khongjong si makhata na chathara kane habe se hangi gadamni akoi khunai sibu genocide to tana akoi muthat aba honor policy singa se loop mangal ka ngi yabang loi state tourism khuduk lepo proxy war khuduk lepo akoi Manipuri praja sing asukyotik haininga letro wali base government India ki loilam sasang lichat asina chathara pani haibe se koi khangai aduna akoi gida kaidunga su government India na minu sig loina na yengde haibe se ngarang na hanthuk ko thauduk na te lisang sina chathara ko thaugungna mai se na tak.
Managing Director of Angel Children Hospital, Child Specialist Dr. Yakumba Taurem expresses sadness over the killing of 2 minor siblings in the Tronglaubi attack. He appealed to choose leaders who are capable and are prepared to sacrifice for the people. Speaking to media at the hospital premises in a report today, Dr. Yakumba urged the government and relevant authorities to take decisive action to curb violence on children.
Akoi leiriba government na masigi suk kuiraba chahi ahum irang tholei hosi phauda sum hamu ina thambiriba si bom sum langsanbada kaimta matik chawa thijan khochandana mayam da uttana asingbadu dandi pibidriba adisi amonna thoktana basi honabidriba masi yamna khoigi ningba kaiba thamoi sokpa ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯅꯤ ꯊꯝꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ ꯍꯤꯔꯝ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯐꯦꯁꯟ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯛꯁꯇ ꯆꯪꯉꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯑꯑꯣꯟꯕ ꯄꯣꯔꯛꯀꯅꯤꯁꯨ ꯊꯥꯖꯩ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯁꯤꯌꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯐꯕ ꯈꯛꯇꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯑꯉꯝꯕ ꯑꯃꯁꯨ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯉꯝꯕ ꯈꯛꯇꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯇꯧꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯅꯨꯄꯥ ꯊꯣꯛꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯕꯁꯨ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯄꯨꯛꯆꯦꯜ ꯁꯦꯡꯕ ꯑꯉꯝꯕ ꯊꯣꯔꯛꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕ ꯏꯔꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯇꯅ ꯉꯝꯒꯅꯤꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯩ.
Protest demonstrations were held at Awang Lekinthabi, Awang Wabugai and Tingri over the Tronglaubi killings with agitators blocking the roads today. Apunba Nupi Chaukat Loop Development Committee and Modern Youth Association organized a protest in Awang Lekinthabi. Local clubs and Mairapaibi members in Awang Wabugai also staged a sit-in at the locality community hall. Meanwhile, Tingri Apunba Nupi Chaukat Thaurang held the protest meet at Ibudau Kaugru Haraubung in Tingri. Local stage sit-in at Naramthong Takil Khongbal Kumanthem Laikai today demanding justice for the Tronglaubi attack and CRPF firing incident. Sunibala, a protester, lamented that the new government has failed to bring permanent solution to the prevailing crisis in the state.
Kuki singna koigi ngasi maitai singa nuksi janana le magia anga khangaudan matam amnadi kuki ariba singe khongjaya khangarami khoi ga moge yam nuksi narami adu ngasi di kuki singa khoi ga maitai ga kanglu naina wi rang da tholei ba je khune yam nungai de ngasi gi sarkana masi khuding ma se tangdu laitana le hamna ba sem sabiyo haidana akhoi gi nupi sing khuna gi mage de gi hajari khoi chhauna be myang wi wakhan tangdu laita da lai ba phibam ma se ngasi gi sarkana Masagi asingba wayan bisa tawduna mihat pasing adu puthokpiu.
Ziri United Committee also condemned the Tronglaubi attack and CRPF firing incidents. The committee demands stern action against those involved in the incidents. Committee convener H. Priyananda said JUC will extend full support and cooperation in public movement for justice.
Kuki lahalawa singi sugi kem amadi central military force singi kem sing lailena hariba terrorist ki thawng asi matau karamna mafamaduda chathakibno haibu wahang asi chu aikogi Jiri United Committee gi makedagi hangjari loirena hariba thawdok aduda chenaba sing adusu chapchaba aikogi angi ba cherak pigadabni haibu wafam asi chu thamjari loirena Jiri bamgi oinasu situation asiga mari lena Jiri bamgi mafam Kuding Makta, Hoji Ladiba Manipuri issue a Siga Mari Lena, Harau Kumai, Say No Mai, Tabal Chongona Singba, Matam Kara Lepinaba, Jiri United Committee, Makedagi, Apil Taujari.
Volunteers of Tawi Tangkul village, Kamdong district also condemned the Kuki militant attack in Tronglaubi Awang Lekai, which killed 2 minor siblings. The volunteers termed the attack as an act of terrorism. And Tangkul village volunteers gave gun salute, mourning the loss of lives and prayed for eternal peace for the 2 departed souls. Thangmaiban Ima Kunthok Hanbi Mairapaibi today paid tribute to the 2 minor victims of Tronglaubi attack and those killed in CRPF firing during protests aftermath the attack. The tribute-paying ceremony was held in front of DM College, Western Gate in Imphal. Separate press notes from Rashtriya Sevam Sevak Sangh, RSS Manipur Prant, Kabui Union Manipur, All Manipur Bar Association, Thangmaiban United Club, All Manipur Muslim Organizations Coordinating Committee and Women Action for Development WAD and Manipur Alliance for Child Rights condemned the Tronglaubi incident, terming it inhumane, an act of terrorism and demand befitting punishment for those involved in the attack. Federation of Civil Society Organizations, Fox Manipur and its like-minded groups also condemned the Tronglaubi incident. Fox questions why central and state forces are unable to protect the lives of civilians and also condemns the action of CRPF personnel who opened fire on protesters, killing 3 and injuring several others. Central Working Committee Tangkul Naga Foothills Organization TNFO rejects the ultimatum issued by Kuki CSO Working Committee Ukrul on April 7. In a statement, TNFO termed the move as intimidation and accused the other side of presenting a one-sided narrative of the ongoing situation. It also alleged that recent violence was triggered by Kuki sue militant elements and warned that continued provocation could worsen tensions. The organization gives 72 hours deadline for the ultimatum to be withdrawn, warning of consequences if it is not complied with. Lubak Shop the Trunk 2026 by Manipuri Weddings Imphal, originally scheduled to be held on April 10 and 11 at City Convention Centre in Palace Compound, has been postponed until further notice in view of the prevailing grim situation in the state. Participants, exhibitors and partners are requested to contact their official communication channels for updates. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Death toll in CRPF firing incident at Tronglaubi rises to 3 after another injured protester succumbed to injuries at Dreams Hospital this morning. Security forces arrest 3 cadres of non-Sioux group UKNA along with sophisticated weapons during bombing operations conducted in connection with Tronglaubi attack. Chief Minister Yumnam Kemchon chairs Unified Command meeting on law and order situation post recent Tronglaubi bomb blast and protests. Following Tronglaubi attack and anti-Tronglaubi attack protests that erupted at CRPF camp in Gelmon, CRPF Special DG Raja Srivastava arrives in Imphal to take stock of situation. Indefinite curfew underway in 5 districts of Imphal East, Imphal West, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kakching districts since yesterday in the wake of Tronglaubi attack and the widespread protests that ensued. And Congress Legislature Party leader K. Megachandra makes scathing attack on state government, questioning its very existence and accountability following series of recent violent incidents in the state. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Ina ta mere simba do kes di to miroba.